let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Okay, this is Andy Graham of hoboontheroad.com. I'm in Pristina, Kosovo, southeastern Europe. Used to be in part of the Yugoslavia countries, so they split them up. I'm on what you call like the pedestrian walkway, and I'm just going to walk you through this because it's not that long. We got this Ibrahim Rugova. I think he's like one of the important figures. Always if there's a statue, they say his name but they don't explain it there, so it's kind of always a lot of work. But you know, me personally, I don't get too excited about all these things. I think this pedestrian walkway goes about what you'd be like 3 to 4 American blocks. It's really nice. It's getting cold now. It's September 23rd or something like that, and the weather is in the morning is really cold. So I'm wearing a jacket right now, but it's getting hot enough right now that I really don't need this jacket. Another statue. I actually pay attention to statues because for somebody to get their face or made into a statue means they're pretty important. This is a pretty beautiful building, but I think it's a brand new one. It says United Colors of Benetton. I think it's a fashion company. All there is tourist shopping on this thing. They're having some kind of ceremony right now. I'll go up there and take a closer look. Oh, they stopped right as I come up. Probably mostly Kosovo people watching this. They got this fountain right here. It's kind of cool. There was some kids playing it earlier. That was quite cute. This is a pretty predominantly Muslim country. It's one of the first time I've ever been in a Muslim country where I could say I didn't immediately know I was in a Muslim country. It's very secular. It's actually very difficult to tell that it's a Muslim country. You hardly see any of the outward signs, whether it's closing or covering their faces or doing any of these things. If the one thing that defines this area for sure is these like little coffee shops. And if you look real close at the places I pass them, you'll see that nobody's eating. All they're drinking is coffee or chai. And this is a pretty typical thing all through well, most of the countries I've been in, they've had these kind of like coffee shops. Now, you understand that it does snow here, so they've only probably got about 2 months a year where they're actually, not 2 months, probably 4 months, 5 months where they're actually having a good tourist area, which is one of the reasons why I came. Hey, how are you? Shy? And you got your little salesman around here. But this goes down for another block or two, and then I'm going to turn right here for my to go to my hostel. But I wanted to show this to people because it is pretty neat. It's a nice place. It's a very pleasant place to live right here on this If you can see, there's three moths there in the distance. But I haven't heard them at all in the morning. I haven't heard the call to prayer at all. So it's a really unusual Muslim country. This is the Swiss Diamond Hotel right here. So my hostel's just over here. It's 10 euros a night. Very pleasant, but definitely a tourist bubble. Very difficult to say that I know anything about the Kosovo culture at all. I'm not going to even believe I know a little bit about the culture here. No, I'm still zoomed in. So, you know, I'm seeing a slice of the culture that is, I think, extremely rare. Basically, the tourist bubble. So, it's not the type of travel I like to do. And every place I've been has been the same as this. So, I'm just getting a few tourist attractions right off the top, and getting almost a zero cultural experience. Actually, the biggest cultural experience I get is actually all the people in the hostel from all the different countries in Europe, which I think a lot of the backpackers, you know, are really enamored with that, the idea of meeting all these people from these other countries. And it really is educational. But it's, you know, I came to see Kosovo, right?